And we are live. Hello, everybody, or, well, I don't know what else I'm doing. Your gal Sun here, and, well, here's the update to the future project, or also known as Spirittopia now instead of Spirit's World, for reasons. And, yeah, I'm here with one of the voice actors. And here he is, Ejon or Egon, the G4. I can't read the rest of his name, sadly. I'm sorry.
Well, hello, folks. This is Egon the G4M3R here, or Egon the Gamer, however you want to pronounce it. I am the voice of Flare and the narrator. Flare being the dragon of the series, and I am a voice actor and scriptwriter for the series. I am very happy to be on this show today with Sun herself. Me and her are really good friends, and it was an honor to come on here today. And honored to see all you guys here today. It's good to see you all. Hopefully you're all staying safe at home during this pandemic, and you're keeping 6 feet away and always wearing your mask when you and gloves when you go out to go shopping or do whatever necessary. And let's start the series. Right, let's start it. Give it a second, and right now we're ready to go.
Ah, so technically, oh, and we got another person named Sir Joe.
Well, hello there, Sir Joe. How are you doing on this lovely day?
Uh, hello? Well, this is awkward.
Joe, you there, buddy? Hello, you there?
I think he's having microphone issues.
Okay, there he is. Hello, Joe? You there? Well, it looks like we're having technical difficulties. We will give him a
hmm
moment.
So, yeah, sorry about that, guys. So, let's
Yep,
begin talking
apologies.
about the series. So, updates for the Spiritopia series is that the script is close to being done, but at the same
Mm-hmm.
time, I still have to put a little, a little twinks here and there.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we're gonna probably
Oh,
do voice acting and storyboarding at the same time.
yes.
Okay,
Oh, wait a
finally.
minute. Joe, you there?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm here
hello, Sir
finally.
Joe,
Everyone. This is Sir Joe.
Hi, I'm the
the
editor for the
editor
series.
of the series.
Let him talk. Let him talk. Go ahead.
Or,
Yeah, no, she basically just said it for me. So thank you.
Nah, we introduced ourselves. Basically, I just introduced myself, like said my
Oh,
name and what I'm voice acting is, and basically,
uh,
yeah. So just introduce yourself, explain what you do, and for the series.
hi, I'm Sergio. I am the editor for the series. Um, I have a YouTube channel that I'm not gonna say here, but yeah, I'm basically gonna edit the show, like how people edit. I don't know how to explain.
Hmm. And like I said, so he could hear, I am Egon the G4M3R, or Gamer, either way. I am the voice of Flair, and I am also a scriptwriter for the series. Like Sun said, we are currently almost finished with the series, with episode 1. We're currently nearing the end of it, and basically episode 1 will basically become the beginning of a fable tale, as it is called Spiritopia episode 1, the beginning of a fable tale, where we meet our main cast and crew, and with a narrator who is also voiced by me, yours truly. I currently we are trying to do what the best we can to help out, get like voice actors, script editors, animators, all the four the all that good stuff. And pretty much what it is just we're doing the best we can, especially like I said, since everyone's at home and we really can't do much we can't really do much, like everything's been closed and all that. So we've been deciding, why don't we try doing something to pass the time, like work on this stuff. Sun really started it like she pretty much thought of the idea like Spirits World, which was his original name, as for mentioned by her. Spirits World was the original name for it, but we did a vote to see which if we should change the name. Spiritopia won with a vote with a total of 3 votes of yes and 1 of no. So Spiritopia was Spirit World. We said goodbye to the Spirit World, and it was renamed to Spiritopia, which in my opinion sounds a lot better. It sounds better on the off of the tongue, which is really good. I really do think it's a better name. But as I was saying, is that pretty much Sun, she's the creator of the series. I'm the script writer. I'm another script writer and voice actor. And Sir Joe is pretty much the master and the brains of the thing, being an editor of the show, and pretty much like the hands of the show. Like he does the editing and all that, and we just do the script writing. Which actually, update Joe, we've actually pretty much gotten almost finished with it. We've done a whole lot of work, and I think it's
Okay.
pretty gonna come out pretty well. I think you might like it when we show it to you.
Okay. Good to hear.
Anything you and I'm gonna hand over the mic to Sun, and then she'll hand it over to Joe.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Egon.
Yep,
So
glad,
basically,
no problem.
what Egon said here is that yes, I am the creator, and mostly, well, I guess I created a show based on fantasy type things.
Mm-hmm.
I am bad at humor. The microphone goes back to Sir Joe. Take it away.
Okay, so I'm kind of excited to be a part of this project because my passion is editing, and the fact that I'm gonna be the editor for this thing is amazing. And I'm really excited to begin editing this, and I'm kind of excited to see how it'll come out.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully good. Uh, and I'm confident that this will work out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, that's what I think.
I'll take that. I'll take that. Thank you. And as Sir Joe and Son said, pretty much what it is that this is a great idea. And for my end, I am excited to become a voice actor. Voice acting has always been my thing, and I've always loved impersonating or in doing impressions of my favorite actors and characters in the series. Like I would pretty much like, and whenever I used to watch stuff, like I don't know, like if anybody remembers those old cartoons, I used to love to hear the voice actors, and I would always do impressions of them, especially the ones with the accents, and I could do a perfect spot on impression of the accent and their character. But I was never really a good. I was always a pretty much a. I wasn't really the best at script writing. I never really knew what to do because sometimes I would like think that sometimes it would not come out well. But then I decided, I think this could work well. I mostly did some of my ideas, and I started figuring out, I could go along with this, and script writing became a part of my hobbies now. So pretty much being a voice actor is not just easy as you guys think. Who agrees with me? You both agree with me on that, right? One.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Voice acting can be a very hard idea. I mean, like, it's not just simply going up somewhere and just saying a couple random words and expecting it to go well. No, you have to thoroughly think of the voice or whatever kind of like what kind of tone the character is going to have. Like my character is a tough character, but with a caring, calm voice as well. He can have a bit of a temper, and sometimes he's not the best at. He's more of like the protector of the series. He's pretty much like you could say like he's the muscles of the series, and handing it back over the Sun, and then it'll go back to Joe and then me again.
hmm Well, thank you very much, Egan, or Egon. I
Egon.
should say that. I kept
Mm,
butchering the name.
don't worry.
So basically, the backstory of this series is that, well, I thought of a fantasy type of land, and technically it was originally called Spirit World, like Egon said. So yeah, and again, the first character I actually created was actually Willow.
Hmm.
So basically, it went from like imagining a fantasy type of land to like actual adventures and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And boom, Spirittopia is a thing now.
Okay then. Now it's off to Joe.
Um. So like okay, I'm gonna say it because I'm actually pretty excited for this. I'm really excited, and I can't wait to see I didn't say this part yet, but I can't wait to see how everybody does their talent and everything while I'm like beginning the editing process for it. Like, it's gonna be exciting. I'm gonna make
Mhm.
sure that this is perfect and high quality. Like I'm gonna like actually try harder and never before when I edit videos. I'm gonna try really hard. Like I'm gonna be super dedicated to this project. I honestly don't care about like money and anything. I'm doing this for fun and I'm dedicated to it. So I honestly think this will actually be amazing. Like the
Mhm.
best thing ever.
Mm.
That's all I gotta say.
Okay, thank you. And like he said, in my opinion, all of us, well, both of us, I mean, Sun has been expecting this for a while, but me and Joe in general are really amazed to see how this will come out. Like, we cannot, Matt can't wait to see how well we did. I mean, me and Sun in general, we've been rereading the script that we've been worked on for like over and over again from pretty much to get the idea because like I want to make sure that the character voice of my character Flair, which like I said, my character Flair was basically a, what was it exactly? Like, was he like a like, when did you get Flair up there?
Technically, wait, are you talking about the character, like how I came up with
Yeah,
Flair,
yeah.
or?
How did you come up with Flair? Like you said, you started off with Willow as your first character.
Mhm. So basically, I thought that I was planning on making both Flare and Blaze dragons until I went like, wait, I don't want to have too much dragons in the series. So I made
Mm,
Blaze technically a or fennec fox, like a fennekin. Just imagine
mhm,
that real quick, and then you might see the picture there.
mhm.
So technically, I thought of Flare as like a cousin or related to Blaze, and boom, there you have it.
So basically, I was actually yeah, I was you were right. Yeah, I was right about Flair being a cousin or something like that. I guess I was right about that. Anyway, like Flair, pretty much in my opinion, Flair could be is I don't know. Flair is like the perfect character for me because he has a lot in common to me in general. Like I don't know exactly. Like Flair became like the name in general. Flair is an amazing name for a dragon, especially since the character in general yeah, I cannot physically express how the words of how much I think about Flair. But just a quick update, basically, we will be thinking of a trailer for the series. Wow, like not really like we don't really have an idea for like what the characters will look like yet, or like we have a character who will be helping us. We have a person on our team who will be helping us make the characters in the program, which will be done with the help of Gotcha Life. Yeah, it's
Or
Gotcha
V-word.
Life or Vroid. Vroid being a 3D animation software, well, for characters. Gotcha Life being pretty much, I think everyone knows. I've heard of the name Gotcha before, and I've been had experience with it before with Sons on from a long time ago. She's used it for her old profile picture when Google Hangout was still a thing,
Mhm.
which was a really cool character in my opinion. And people still use Gotcha to this day. They've used it for like songs, remakes or animation and stuff like that. And some pretty much some fan work. But this is pretty much going to be like the whole a new history, a new page in the history of Gotcha Life with our series, with our project. Pretty much what it is that we have only got to like episode one, the beginning of the fable of a fable tale. We've got more coming. We don't know exactly how long the future will be before, but for now we know that episode one will be the first installation of the series Spirittopia. And then when we get to, will come out with part two, which we haven't gotten worked on, started to work yet, but as soon as we can, we'll make that. But for now, we have to focus on making a trailer with it, maybe with the characters, like sometimes like scenes of like certain parts, but until then, we don't know of exact release date for the for episode one. But we will figure that out, and when we do, we'll make a part 20 live, so 20-second live stream about another announcement update with possibly me. Hopefully, Joe will be able to make it. I'm not sure yet. And yeah, so pretty much that's our part of it. But here's Joe again, I guess, if you want to say anything.
Um. So I hope you guys will let me help with the trailer because I heard if you are gonna make a trailer, I'd be glad to help to edit it.
Sure. I mean, the narrator. I'll just read off the narrator's like lines pretty much, and like, you can edit my voice or whatever for it. Like, I don't know, give it like an echoey effect or something maybe.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, because like
Um,
we made the narrator. He's literally the beginning of the story. He tells the story basically, and that could be like the only parts of the trailer, and then it'll show soon coming soon, like Spiritopia coming soon or something like that.
Mhm.
yeah. Um, so for to be honest, since I love being a part of projects, I just want to say that if I was involved to another project again, I think my dream project would something be like dark, like something related to like dark, something dark, like let's say like a Batman story. That'd be
Mm,
interesting.
no, I don't know about that. I think really, I don't
No,
know about
I'm
since
not
that's
saying like I'm not saying you guys should make it, but like if some random person came up to me like, hey, can you help us with this project? Then I'd be amazingly down to be
hmm,
a part like of
okay.
a
That makes
Batman
sense now.
project
Yeah, yeah, it makes more sense now. That would be perfect actually.
because
Anyway, but
I know
like
the music and everything. Yeah,
I think maybe after we if you want after that, like, do you have a Discord, Joe, or what?
yeah. No, it's me on the server. Yeah,
Oh, so wait a minute. Let me make sure. Let me just look real quick. Hold on, where the heck did you go? Oh, Sergio
I'm in the
YouTube. There you go. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna probably send call you after the stream, and I'll read off the Oh, we gotta. Oh, hello, Pablo. How are you doing How are you doing this afternoon? Pablo, for you, since you're new, since you just joined, I am Egon the G4M3R, or Egon the Gamer. I am the voice of Flair in this series. Sergio is the editor of this series, and Sun, well, she's the brains of it. She's the creator, and she's the one who came up with the idea for the series. And anyway, but like, yeah, after the stream, I'll call you and I'll read off the narrator's lines, and you could probably like record those and save those.
okay.
Then you can make the trailer and send it to us whenever. Yep. Also, Pablo, nice to have you here. It's great to have you here. How was your day after all? Staying safe? And we'll give him time. Anyway, like I was saying, so Joe, I think you would be perfect for any series, really. If I had to make a series, I might call you. I don't know, because I'm not probably not gonna make any series of my own anytime soon. But if I were, you'd be my guy.
Yeah, that's good to hear.
Son, you've been rather quiet over there. Anything you gotta say?
Well, the thing is that yes, we're still working on the process of episode 1, but at the same time, I don't know when we're gonna release the episode. And
Well, we gotta start with a trailer. I just said that like a few minutes ago.
well, true, yes, but after we get the
Yeah.
trailer done, we probably have to figure out how we're gonna get it animated. Well, before that, like how we're gonna get voice recorded,
Well,
storyboarded,
Joe is the
animated,
guy. Joe could take
etc.
care of that. He's the editor after all.
True, but we have an animator in the server as well that can help out as much as
True.
possible too.
True. Anyway, I think it's time for a special shout out time for to some of our good friends on the server. Anybody you'd like to shout out, son?
I would actually shout out my friend Anne that helped me out with the script because oh boy, the script was very confusing at first, but at least
Hmm.
I got help from her and especially you, Egon.
Yeah. I'd like to personally give a shout out to not just one person, but basically everybody who's in a part of this series, including all three of us, and basically everybody else who's in the server with us. And thank you. And it's so great to be with a group of friends who are always there for each other sometimes, and trying to just do the best we can to stay safe and be healthy for this moment. Joe, anybody you'd like to shout out?
I basically the same thing for what you just said. Basically, yeah, everybody in the server for being a part of it. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's amazing. It's amazing how many people we have so far. Yeah.
I know. Anyways, so now back to what we were basically saying is so also, if you will, now that there's another moment, if you will, please do like, maybe give a like, and give us some suggestions for stuff for the series, if you will. it would be nice and help us out a lot. I mean, I don't know exactly what we could do, but for now, I think we really do need to work on the trailer. After the stream, like I said, I'll call you, Joe, on Discord, and I'll read off the narrator lines. You could record them and save them.
I don't know if I'm gonna be available. I just realized, but I can call you when I am available.
Okay. Well, anyway. So anyway, here's the mic back to you, son.
Well, thank you very much, Egon and Sergio. Sorry if I kept butchering the name.
No, it's no trouble. I get that a lot.
I especially want to thank the people that watched this stream because it really helps out with everything going on during this whole pandemic thing.
Mhm.
And especially thank you to the people that are in the server for helping out with the series because without you guys, I probably don't know where I'm going to be at right now.
Yeah. I mean, I think whenever the strike son said about with this thanking Anne for helping with the script. The script, in my opinion, I was literally looking at it all the time. I really didn't know how to help exactly, but whenever Flair's ideas came in, whenever she started putting Flair in the sentence his lines in there, I started deciding, I might as well butt in and help out because I really think that the series could really just use it. Hold on, what's he say? Oh, okay. See you, Joe. Nice. Thanks for being on the stream with us.
It's great to
Anyway,
have you on the stream, Sergio. Hope to see you again
mm-hmm.
next time.
Hopefully. Anyway, now it's back to just you and me. Anyway, that was our editor, Sir Joe. He was a part of our. He's going to be editing, basically making the trailer, I guess. And what else is going to happen? I don't know. But basically, here's a little fun fact for most of you guys. During the script, we had a couple little technical difficulties with the script. We were losing our minds basically, and we like made either made a mix up of a typing or we just didn't know what we were doing. but
Exactly.
like but we had some good moments with the series. Like I just like mentioned like I don't know. I just think like it was a fun day yesterday. We literally got managed to get through like a lot of scenes. Like currently, I don't know. I was afraid to mention this, but I mean, I guess I can mention it. We literally got like stopped at like we literally got like the thing started around scene 6 of the script, episode 1 script. Like, come both of sorry, some of us both happened to make that mistake. Like I don't know what was going on with our heads that day, but basically we managed to fix that mistake. Like we had great laughs. Like I wish it was like I just don't know what happened. But the script is really gone a lot farther since yesterday. We've literally just got to scene 8 of the series of episode 1. Excuse me, moi. We really just like it's just honestly seeing this is so crazy how far we've really gotten in just this month long. Like whenever I first heard about Flair was gonna be the character that I really wanted to go for because Flair, like, he's very tough, and like I got test lines from Flair for her from Sun to do it. I didn't know how to do the voice at the time, but then I started thinking of an idea, and I made a pretty good voice, and I reread those test lines, and my voice came out a lot better than they did before, which really was really helpful. I really do appreciate all that work that went to. Really do think the work that we put in, like with Anne's help, of course, before I stepped in to help I think most of the script came out with the help of me. I think it came out pretty well, if I'm not mistaken. I think.
Well, the script came out pretty great with the help of all of us because we all did our part.
Mm-hmm. Like literally though, like there's literally nothing else that I can think of. I mean, like I'm literally just like shaking in like so much excitement right now because of how much work that's been put into the series. Like I'm just like so stressed out. Like I don't know. But just the fact that this script has come out this far and the fact that we have been making this series, it's a work in progress still. Yes, of course. It's still work in progress, but we can figure we'll get it to start up any soon. I mean, like we have to get the animating, which will be done by our helpful animator, and then we'll pretty much think of some other things that we can do. But for now, I just really think that like we can maybe get some questions. We can answer some questions that were said. Like we really don't really have many questions, I guess, but like we could make some questions if you wanted to, and we can answer them for you.
The thing is
So
that oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
The thing is that if you want to join the server as well to help out with the progress, then I'll gladly DM you on Discord, and boom, you're in the server as well.
Yeah, and I can be there too. And if you need any questions, go ahead and DM us. But don't always do it whenever you need to, because sometimes we might be busy with the script. And even though it shows that we are online, it doesn't mean that we're immediately available. If it shows if we're on Do Not Disturb mode, that means that we won't immediately respond to you, and we won't know. We will probably be busy on the script. But if ever you need any questions or anything, you can ask us both. It'll really be appreciated. And now let's just think of some questions somebody people might be asking, like what's one of the questions we probably get is like, well, how long would the series take, or like how long what are we what is there going to be anything like, any surprising, shocking, like plot twist or anything like that? Well, if those questions do show up, really, I can just answer them right now. Really, we don't know how the episode series is going to go. We don't know if there's going to be any of those shocking plot twists. There might be some. I think there might have been some in the script. I'm not really sure, but for now, we really don't know. For now, we really not sure what we do. Like, I've been in, like, okay, you know what, a little bit of a story, a small story. Whenever I watched the Ghostbuster movies, and I always remembered the quotes like from the back of my head, like from the back of my hand. I like the characters in there, like I knew all this quotes, like I remember the characters, like all of that stuff. And I remember, like, pretty much I used to find these scripts of the movies and I would actually read them, try to do the perfect impressions as possible with the characters. And I always loved certain parts that made me laugh, and some parts, like sometimes I just couldn't help but love those movies. Like, they were classic movies, and I always wondered how in the world the script was really done. Like, the scripts themselves are really outdone. Like, sometimes it just makes me think of, like, wow, I wonder how I could make, if I want I wouldn't I don't I can't imagine I imagine wonder if I would be a part of one, if I could become like something like what they did. Turned out that happened. I mean, I'm not really like a ghost. It's not this series is not going to be like Ghostbusters like levels, but it's still going to be something really worth working with. Like I don't know exactly how else to put it, but like, what about you? What was your inspiration for making this series?
Oh boy. I got inspired by a lot of cartoons and stuff.
That to me too, a little bit like that about me too.
To be
Like, just
honest,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
sorry, you can go on since.
Oh, no, you can quickly say it.
Okay. So basically, one of my most favorite inspirational TV shows was either Steven Universe or SpongeBob, I think.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Well, I know
I
SpongeBob's not
mean,
fancy like, right?
mm, yes, it is. It is.
Well, true, it's a talking sponge.
Well, yeah, I mean, technically, there's a lot of rumors of how in the world they are able to speak in first, but that's another story. But my inspiration came from like the Thomas and Friends series, like stuff that I never knew. Like when I was a kid, I really loved the series. Like the fact that these talking engines that really just like the fact that these that in your that you're in a literally in a fictional world where talking engines with faces and that can reply to you and talk to you is a really surprising amazement, something that never happens in real life unless you go to the Dale with Thomas event where they actually made it like that, which is really cool. But like and then later on I found out that these were all models, like how they made the series and stuff like that, and how the background to like all the stuff like errors or mistakes or literally, or as in other words, goofs that were made in the series. Like for example, sometime in one of the scenes you see the camera equipment from the set, or you just see the end of the set entirely where it end comes to an end in some of the camera angle scenes that were used in the films. Like, I mean, I read from one of the movies from Thomas and the Magic Railroad. I read the entire original director's cut script on a website, and I literally read it all well. Oh, hey, our friend Metavirus is here.
Hey,
Hey, what's
Meta.
up? You doing? Hey, if you want, you can join in the stream with us if you want to. We're just talking about these update and the update and like future of Spiritopia. How are you on this fine day? Anyway, continuing. Like I really do think that that could happen. Like sometimes though, like I really wish I could help with animating, but I'm not the best at animating, and I really it takes me forever to do. What's Oh, you want to join?
Mm, I think so.
Well, if you want to, we put the link, we put the stream link in the announcements of the server. You can join that.
To be honest, I think the first time I voice act is when I was doing a train series for a friend, and it's like maybe I should do a career or somewhat like a hobby like this.
Yeah, I remember now. Yeah. Okay, so just wait for Metavirus to join.
hmm And then I'll try to add him in.
Let me see what he is. He's actually, I think he's all the. I think he's actually a scriptwriter and voice actor.
I probably have to
Yeah, he
ask
is. Like he's
Meta
like
who he
me.
wants to be.
Oh yeah, well we'll find that out after. We're kind of just doing this at the moment. So hey Meta.
Hey.
So introduce yourself, what you do in this series.
Okay, so my name is Metavirus. Yeah, I am currently working on Spirittopia as a writer for this, as a writer and a voice actor for.
And what's your character?
Uh, I haven't made a character yet, but I'm probably going to add in a previous character from the Wolfie's Adventure series.
Wait,
Yeah.
what
Well,
was
the
that? I don't
Wolfie's
remember that.
Adventures, it's a roleplay thing that I used to do back when I was, I think, when I was bored and I decided to make a roleplay. Behind the story,
Okay.
everybody. Ah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay then. Anyway, as I said, so for those of you who are new or just welcome, just joined, this is Metavirus. I am Egon the gamer. I voice Flair in the series, and I'm a scriptwriter, and Sun is the creator, and she's also a voice actor, I believe. Right? You're gonna be a voice actor.
Yeah, I'm the voice actor I'm a voice actor for Willow.
Okay. And Will and Meta, we have not thought of a character yet, but for now, he's pretty much going to be a scriptwriter. And speaking of which, how I thought you were helping us with the script. I didn't see you work on the script.
I think I don't know if you sent an email to me for me to accept you.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we really, there's not much more that we can edit because we pretty much literally already almost finished this episode one script. We just need to finalize it, and then we'll probably make a trailer for it, and then trailer for the upcoming series, and then we'll probably make animate the episode and make it official.
Mhm.
So pretty much, I think you could probably become a helper with episode 2 when that comes out, but you could still be a scriptwriter and voice actor.
Yeah, I think I will. Yeah, I think I'll probably be a helper. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Like,
to the viewers, oh, sorry.
yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
And to the viewers that just joined, if you want to join the series, you can by either DMing me or technically, if you're in my server, you can probably go up to the announcements thing and join the spirittopia thing.
Mm-hmm. And for those also, like I said, I was saying that pretty much like what I was saying is that. So, what inspired you to become a part of the series, Meta?
Well, because of my past experiences with with being part of the well, um, it's actually pretty hard to explain.
Yeah, go ahead, take your time, explain it as
Alright.
best as you can.
Okay, so I have had some experience with well,
Like script writing or voice
well,
or
I've had some experience with script writing. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
okay. And for my end, pretty much is I pretty much like I really never had that much experience with script writing, but I loved reading scripts from movies and stuff like that. And like for example, Ghostbusters from 1984. I loved reading and basically doing perfect impressions and reenactments voices of of the actors, and like I pretty much sound spot on to some of the character voices. Like I really did love doing that, and like I own both movies on DVD. I own a lot of good old classic movies on DVD, and I've also been inspired because like I just decided, why not be a voice actor? I've always wanted, dreamed of being a voice actor, and sure enough, here I go, here I are, and here we are today.
Yep.
And that couldn't have been possible without you, son.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I remember that I enjoy that I like. I don't really have an experience of being like an actual voice actor in a lot of things, but I have did I do remember that I know of a lot of voice impressions. Like I usually do several on G-Man from the Half-Life series. Rise and
Mm.
shine, Mr.
No,
Freeman.
wait a minute.
Rise and
Rise and
shine.
shine. No, wait. Rise and shine.
Not that I wish to
So,
imply that you have
why
been
did you've
sleeping
been
on
sleeping on
the
the
job.
job?
No one is more deserving of a rest,
Rest
and all the
and
effort
all
in
the
the
effort in
world
the
would have
world
gone
would
to
sound
waste.
to rise.
Until,
Yes.
well,
Well,
let's just say
what
your hour
does
has come
has come
again.
again?
The right man
Yeah.
in the wrong
No,
place
wait, I got it. I got
can
that
make
part.
all the
I got that
difference
part.
in the world.
The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. So wake up, Mr. Freeman. Wake up and smell the ashes.
That's messed up.
Well, that's pretty much just the beginning of Half-Life 2.
Yeah, which I happen to actually own.
And me too. I really don't play it that much, but I still love it. About that beer I owed you. Yeah, anyway. But pretty much back on topic. If you will, if you are done, Meta.
What do you mean by
Oh,
if I am done
And
with?
nothing. Just trying to be sarcastic. Just trying to be a little funny. Anyway, but like I was saying, is like my idea, pretty much, like I said, is like I played a lot of games like Half-Life 2 or Gary's mod, which is pretty much had ported, which is pretty much borrowed of props and assets from Half-Life 2 and Team Fortress 2. I played all three of those games, and I really do love playing those games. Like the fact that they're like the fact of how much work was put into them, and all this like all the sources, stuff like that, and the fact that just like all the cool stuff that you can do. It's like really amazing in my opinion. Like didn't really inspire me to do something like this, but it just made me. It just was like a flashback to what I used to do. Heck, I used to like what was it on my? Are you playing TF2?
No, I'm not playing TF2.
Well, I thought I just heard the pan.
Oh, oh, my bad.
Whatever.
ah!
Just stop. No, seriously, dude,
all
stop.
right, all
She
right,
doesn't
I'll
like
stop.
that.
All right, I'll
Cool.
stop with the soundboard.
Thank you.
I thought that was
Or
copyrighted.
I kick you out. Or I show you to the door.
No.
Or you send me to the Shadow Realm.
Nah, I'll just send you to the middle of a battle and T Fort. Unarmed.
Where is
God.
this going to?
Nah, never mind. Anyway, this is basically off topic, but basically back to what we were saying is like whenever I started like working on this stuff, I've known Sun for a while. Like she pretty much is somebody she's pretty much got a lot in common to me. Like we both like the same thing. We both like making jokes and being funny, and we both literally just think anything else I can think of but there's a lot of stuff that makes me think like how in the world was this going to happen? How did I know this was never how did I know that this would have happened in my life? I didn't think that. I really didn't. Sometimes though I just take a little bit like my voice like I really think like I said, Flair was the perfect voice for me because I with his anger sometimes and some of his lines with him yelling, it perfectly sounds good for my voice. It pretty much sounds good. I mean, I can do impressions of yelling if I wanted to, but like it's pretty much like or I could just like and pretend I'm yelling for like some sort of like line or something, and I can make it sound like that. Like like I forget what it was, but like there's just a lot of good things. Anyway, son, sorry. Here you go.
Well, thank you, actually. So, yeah, basically, I magically made a server that is going to be an animation project. And this is off topic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
think.
We
To
all
be
think.
honest, I'm not all that funny though. I'm a
Mm,
sad child.
No, you're not. Stop that.
It's true. I'm not usually that funny unless if I try to crack some puns.
You can't. You are lying. You are the funny. You made me laugh a lot in that script.
That was because of the typos.
So what? You still made me laugh. Accidents happen, but they are still sometimes funny. Anyway, like pretty much just like I think we have another. I think it's time for another. I think it's time for another. I guess like like maybe we could like I don't know like what is it like we could talk about some things for a little bit like you know, but like I think really like if anybody's interested, you can like if anybody has any questions like when I think we could end the stream really. There's nothing much else to say.
Yeah, nothing much. Yeah, nothing
Yeah,
much
Well,
else to
but
say.
I think the only thing I would probably say is that for anyone that is wondering, Spirittopia might come out this year. Well, depending on how much work we can get done with episode 1 for after the trailer is coming out.
yeah, we have the trailer planned. I don't know how long it'll take before we get it officially released, but until then, like we basically have a lot of work going into it, and hopefully, basically, I mean, like the script is basically finished. It's just we need to get it animated.
Hmm.
With Joe on our side, that'll be a really good help. He sounds like a great editor.
I'm making
Well,
a
anyway, Meta, I
hashtag.
think what?
I made a hashtag.
Okay, okay. Anyway, Meta, I think we think that's all the time we have. I think you can really, I think you can go if you want to.
All right. Thanks for having me here.
Yeah, it
You're
was
welcome,
nice
Meta.
seeing you.
All right. See you soon.
Yep.
See you soon, buddy.
Well, anyway, I think that's time all the time we have really. Any final word? Anything final thoughts?
Well, I want to say thank you again to the people that watched the stream, and I want to say thank you to Egon, Meta,
Mhm.
Sergio, and many others that helped out with the project.
Mhm.
Stay safe, wash your hands, and
Mhm.
hope to see you guys next time.
Yep. And we'll expect a trailer whenever we can make one. Well, anyway, we're gonna end the stream here, and me and Son are gonna talk about a little bit about the stream and stuff like that once we're done when we click end.
Hmm.
Well,
Hope you guys.
anyway, see you all. I am Egon the Gamer signing off. That's Son signing off.
Adios, my amigos. See you guys in the next stream.
Au revoir.